Hi, Jackie Van Ruler here with the Flow Method, and in today's video I'm going to share with you some points that you can use on your face to help you stay calm, centered, and grounded in the midst of chaos. We're currently in the middle of the coronavirus outbreak, the pandemic, and people are feeling worried and scared and fearful, and for good reason. Like, we don't know what's going to happen in the next few months, weeks, days. We don't know if we're going to get sick. We don't know if we're going to have a job, income coming in, or what the next several years are going to look like. So this formula is going to help you to kind of release some of those feelings from your body. A lot of times when we feel these feelings and we get so anxious and worried and fearful, they stay in our body and it just kind of exacerbates the situation. And then our mind doesn't work very well, right? Because we're filled with these thoughts of fear and worry. And instead of making good decisions, being calm, being focused, really being able to figure out what is our next step, or, how can I just relax and enjoy this time with our families, or, getting outside to do more running or biking or whatever it is that we can do while we're still staying distant from each other. So I'm going to show you some different points and talk about the emotional component of that and how working these points really just helps you to kind of release those and just feel more calm in our body. So the purpose of the flow method is to release the stress that we carry around in our body. And all the stress shows up on our face where the nerve endings come out. And so as we stimulate these nerve endings or these reflex points, it really helps to calm down our bodies, release those feelings of stress, help us feel more calm, more focused, and be able to really just make the best decisions and feel better about what's going on, even if it's, this time of uncertainty. So we're going to start with points 300. So I'm starting here on the right-hand side. 300 is a point for the kidneys, and the kidneys hold the emotion of fear. When we feel fearful, we feel really stuck in our lives. And so releasing this fear helps us to feel less stuck. We may, instead of focusing on what's fearful and what's going on, we'd be able to focus on what's the next step, or how can I get through this situation without being so fearful, so anxious. And we're going to hit point 103, which is the center of the forehead. This point is good for turning off the overactive mind, that monkey mind. It's that overthinking. It's when your mind is going so much that you can't actually get anything done, right? You're just kind of being frantic and running around and gotta do this, gotta do this, gotta do this, but it's hard for you to focus and concentrate. This point helps to turn that off. Next is point 106, which is going to be down a little bit further from that point. And while you're doing this, just be sure that you're breathing deeply, you're moving slowly. I'm using a facial reflexology detector, but if you don't have one of these, a crochet hook with a blunt tip works really well. You can use the end of a pen, anything that has a tip similar to this. You can also just get in here and use your knuckles. You want to make sure that you wash your hands first, you wash your tool first, whatever, especially if people are scared to be touching their faces, but really this is helping to strengthen your body from the inside out. So back to 106, this point is for your third eye. It helps to increase your intuition and also help the connection between your mind and your body. So if you're stuck here up in your head all the time and thinking, trying to think everything through, your thoughts become ineffective. It actually is like you have brain damage. When you connect your head and your body, and you can use your more intuition more, it helps you to make better decisions, figure out what your next step is, or just help to relax and just kind of enjoy the peaceful, calm time that you have. We can always worry about everything later. Point 124. I just like to do little circles around this whole area. You can do little circles. You can move your tool or your finger back and forth. This area is a deeply relaxing point. So it helps to get the body into that deep state of relaxation. It's great before going to bed. It's great for pain relief. And it's really good for helping kids, especially to get to sleep or to stay asleep longer. The next point we're going to do is point 34, which is right on this inner brow, just right above that. And this point is a paired point with 124, so it helps to increase those feelings of relaxation. And it also relaxes your shoulders, right? Right now we probably all feel like we have the weight of the world on our shoulders. And so this can help us to just relax those shoulders, Stay calm. Remember to do nice slow motions. The slower you go, the more you're going to feel it. And if you're in isolation with somebody, with a partner, with your kids, with a friend or anything like that, you guys can work on each other's faces too if you feel comfortable doing that. I certainly wouldn't just do this on anybody, but say if you're already in contact with one or two people, this is a great way to really allow your bodies to relax and to heal. Next is point 61, and this is going to be right here on the side of your nose. This point helps to unblock your nose, so if you're having a lot of like nasal dryness or stuffiness, this helps to open up the nasal passageways. And you want that to happen because the nasal passageways have these little cilia in them that help to filter out viruses, and if they're stuck or stagnant, they're not able to filter out those viruses as well. So you want the nose to be nice and open. You want it to be humid, you want it to be moist because viruses can't live in that environment. So doing this is going to help to strengthen this nasal passageway and help to prevent viruses from entering your body in the first place. This point also helps to release endorphins or make you feel a little bit happier. Then we have point 1, if you come down the point of your nose to where the nose changes and the bone kind of turns into cartilage. This point is called the gate of vitality. It's all about strengthening and purifying your blood. You want nice, strong blood to help to ward off viruses. It's going to help deliver oxygen to all parts of your body and nutrients and keep your body nice and healthy. This point is also known as the Dantian point, or it's the point of no thought. So it helps you drop your energy into your body instead of being up here in your head. Next, we're going to get point 50. This is on the right-hand side, and it's in line with the bottom of the nose and directly under the eye. And this point is the point for the liver. The liver delivers energy throughout your body, so it determines which organs get the most energy, which needs it the most. So when the liver's in balance, all of your organs are going to be working well and in harmony. The liver also holds the emotion of anger, and anger is your life force, so it's how much energy you have, how much vibrancy you have. If you're suppressing your anger, you may have suppressed life force. And if you're too angry and rageful, you're obviously going to turn people away. So you want a healthy amount of anger to help you get what you want done, but to also not be too angry or rageful. So on the just to the right of that is point 41. Which has to do with the gallbladder. The gallbladder holds feelings of resentment. So as we stimulate this point, we help to release those feelings of resentment so that we can feel better, but it's also about fat metabolism. If our gallbladder is out of balance or liver's out of balance, we can find that we hold on to more fat or that we don't metabolize fat well, and then that can affect our digestion. On the left-hand side, in line with the center of the nostril and directly under the eye is point 37. This has to do with the spleen. So the spleen is like the largest lymph node of the body, and your lymphatic system has to do with your immunity. It has to do with relieving your body of waste materials. It's like your body's sewage system. And so this point will help to improve immunity through bringing white blood cells to the areas of the body that need it to fight viruses and bacteria. This point also has to do with the overthinking and worry. So as you massage that point, you may feel like you stop worrying quite as much. You can kind of turn off that overthinking and just allow yourself to feel more calm and centered. The next point we're going to do is point 63, which is directly under the nose. And if you're pregnant, you want to avoid any areas directly underneath of the nose. Otherwise, this is safe for anybody else. And this point helps to regulate hormonal production. So estrogen, progesterone, and then testosterone. It also helps to improve your libido. So again, sending that energy deeper into your body. Then we're going to get point 60, which is going to be on the outside of the eye here. And this point is it's for your pericardium or your heart. It helps to improve circulation to your body. So as you're bringing healthy blood flow to all areas of your body, you're going to be more resistant to disease, but it's also going to increase feelings of love and connection. When you stimulate this point, it releases the hormone oxytocin, which is known as the cuddle hormone or the love hormone. In addition, you're going to feel a reduction in anxiety. It really helps to just calm your nervous system and help you feel more relaxed. And then we're going to end up with just doing some up and down motions beside your ear. Got a little sticker on my ear from this morning when I was doing some points. Take that off. So we're going to go up and down just to the side of the nose here, or the ear, sorry. And doing this helps to set this formula into your body so it lasts longer. And there's also a point right here on the bottom part of the ear that helps to just regulate the body. So anything that's going on, blood pressure, digestion, any of those things, this helps to bring the body back to where it needs to be. And we're going to do that on the other side. Take off this little sticker too. And as you're doing this, the slower you go, the more intentional you are, the more you allow yourself to feel these points and just to drop your energy into your body, take in deep breaths, the more you're going to experience the effects of it. So really just take time to relax, try and turn off your brain, just allow yourself to enjoy this. And if possible, if you are quarantined with other people, you can do this on each other as well and allow the person who's receiving the treatment to just really relax and enjoy it. And then you can take turns as well. Of course, I don't recommend doing that with just anybody because we are social distancing, but if that's an option for you, I highly recommend trying it. All right, thank you for watching. Please pass this video along to anybody that can use it. I know we're all feeling worried and angry and frustrated and sad right now. And so this is really a good routine that you can do to keep yourself calm and grounded and feeling less anxious about this whole situation. Thank you for watching, and I will see you soon.